Well, hi everybody and welcome to my channel. This is Homestead Tessie's Mobile Home Life, and it's bringing back the old-fashioned traditions. We're bringing them back to life. Well, good morning everyone and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to share with you what I got at the thrift store. So let's get right into the video and let me show you what I got for free. So I got this basket for free. I think this is my third one now like this. I call these egg baskets. They're really nice and you can't beat free. One thing I love about baskets is when I don't use them in the house anymore, I take them outside and use them for my garden. When they get too ratty and you can't use them in your garden, well then they can decompose and you can add them to your compost. So this is the basket that I got for free. I was really fortunate to find another one of these Wick jars. This one I paid $2 for it. I got another one a couple weeks ago. These are very hard to find and they are Wick jars, and that means they're European jars that they use to seal food. They are extremely expensive. In fact, I can afford them online because they're so expensive. But it has the rubber gasket right here, the seal. And the Europeans and other countries, they will use these and actually use them for canning. Now, I don't know quite if they would use this one for canning, but they use the pints and they use the quarts. I love these jars. And whenever I can find them at the thrift store, I do. So I paid $2 for this one. 25 cents each. I got these. Now these are Gerber, so these were for a baby to put cereal and things like that in them. But I have a project with homemade butter and I needed tubs for butter. Let me see if this will seal. Yes. So your close is really nice. I got 2 of these for $1 each for a video that I'm working on with butter. I'm sure you want to know by now what I spent. I spent $8.63. So I had $8.63 invested in today's video. Now I want to show you something that's worth a lot of money on eBay, and I paid 15 cents. These are vintage Skippy peanut butter jars. They are glass. I paid 15 cents. On eBay, they want anywhere from $5 to $8 to $10 a piece. I got 3 of them. If I had an eBay store, I could make so much money, but at this point in my life, I am so busy making videos and doing things like that, I would never have time to have an eBay, but this would be amazing. Getting these things like this for 15 cents, and the markup is absolutely extraordinary. What people will pay for vintage jars like this. 15 cents each. I say it's a keeper. For $2, I did get this candle. It is brand new, but I am not going to keep it like this. I'm working on another project, which you will be seeing upcoming here real soon. So all of my projects are within a week or 2 weeks after posting my Thrifty Thursdays. If you're interested in the projects that I do, because I tell you all the time all these projects, you have to watch my vlogs. So in my daily vlogs is where you're going to see that either on this channel or my other channel. So I always embed them into my videos. So it's not going to be just one single video with what I'm doing. I do a lot of my projects all in one time, and I do that in a video. I did not buy any books. I'm really paring down my books, and I'm donating my books to helping the community when we have our free food. And so I'm really paring down my books and only buying books if it's something I know I'm really going to love. But I'm into fabric and I don't sew, but I love all the old time type of projects using fabric. I paid $1 for this, and it is beige with the little red hearts, the maroon hearts, and these are for on top of my canning jars, which let me show you here in a moment. Let me find one right here. I love decorating my canning jars. I just love doing that. And somebody had a really good question, and they wondered, why do you put the material on top of the jars? So let me explain that to you in just a moment. I get so many questions. And they're really good questions, and I have to remember to write them down so I can answer people. Let me show you that here. So when I make the covers for on top of the canning jars, they look pretty, but there also has a real practical application to it. And let me show you. Back in the 1800s, women who did all kinds of preserving or had jars of food around, they had put cloth on top of it. That was to keep the dust off the lid. So it's just another fun thing to do, but it actually had a practical reason. So when you put the cloth on top of this lid, one, it keeps it from getting moisture, so your lid will keep it from rusting. Two, it would keep all of the dust off your lid. If I had a jar here, I'm trying to see if I can find one, like this jar of my herbs, there's dust on it, and so there's dust on that. If I had a cover over top of that, you wouldn't see the dust. And it keeps your jars really clean. So I do like doing this, and I've been doing this now to almost all of my canned foods. I got one more item, and I can't wait to show you this because it was a bag of linens, and I paid $1.50 for it. I was looking around in it, and I spotted something that I really liked. And for $1.50, I spotted a couple things I really liked. Well, let's open it up. Now, I don't waste anything. I don't just buy it just for one thing and then not use the rest. But in the $1.50 bag was this vintage tea towel. So I got a vintage tea towel for $1.50. So I paid $1.50 for that towel. And then I got these, which I love. I collect these and I use them. Everything I have, I use. So this, I would say, came free. And then this is a baby's receiving blanket, which I'm going to cut up later on today. And I use these as cloths for dusting, for cleaning cloths. So that was a good deal because it's flannel, and flannel makes amazing wet wipes and things like that. Now it's $1.50 for all of this. And I got another one of these. I had the one and now I got the other one. It's a little faded, but that's okay because it just adds to the primitive look. And then I got some microfiber cloths and a few various other cloths, which this would be nice for wet wipes. This will be nice for wet wipes and rags. So I did very well with that $1.50. I like to look in the bag, just look around. I don't open it up, but sometimes you'll just get, sometimes you'll just get really raggedy rags, but then other times you can find some treasures if you know what you're looking for. I'm really thankful for my MCC Mennonite Central Committee thrift store. I've been going there now 35 years, and I am very, very spoiled because the prices are just about right, even though there's some of them are a little expensive, but still, they're a lot cheaper than anywhere else. I hope you enjoyed this Thrifty Thursday, and I can't wait to share with you tomorrow what we're working on. Bye, everybody.